Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build, and this is going to be a hippie festival or a campground with lots and lots of very colorful tents and I would say like wagons, old train wagons or something, and yeah. It's also a hippie festival or a very colorful campground. I hope that you will like it, guys. So this is the occasion to build this is because I wanted to revamp my whole Granite Falls world in The Sims 4, which is a world that you get if you have the outdoor retreat pack, and it's a world where your Sims can go on a camping vacation. So I built lots and lots of lodges and log cabins and micro log cabins and basically houses for glamping. And there was only one lot left, and I asked you guys what I have to put in there, and the most of you told me to do a campground so that we have some tents and that your Sims can sleep there without having to be in a like huge house or something for the more poorish Sims maybe. But yeah, let's just say I overdid it again, and yeah, it got over detailed again. And very colorful again, and I'm not feeling ashamed, but yeah, it's pretty pricey. To rent it as a vacation home, it's not the cheapest one of the 5. I'm sorry. You have to go there with lots and lots of Sim that have a very good income, I guess. But you can also cheat because, hey, it's vacation, why not? So yeah, it kinda over the time, I wanted to do like a campground first with only tents and maybe one little caravan or something, like a camper or something. But then for me that was too boring, and since we don't have a camper in The Sims 4, I had to build it, and it kinda looked weird or was too small then to really put something in there. So I decided to go with a fortune teller caravan that we already had like in Sims 1 till Sims 3. Because it was like an NPC, the fortune teller or something. I don't know with which pack it came, but yeah, it was like a very, very circus traveling people, you know, very romantic and whimsical, colorful looking caravan. And I really liked it. So I already did this in another video like a year ago. And lots and lots of people really liked it, and yeah, I thought, why not do this here again, because this is perfect for camping somehow. And then throughout, like when I was like placing these two caravans or fortune teller wagons, and I also made a tent out of, you know, normal concrete and with some roofs so it looks like a tent, to have like a bigger tent. I came to that conclusion that I could make it look like a hippie festival or some music festival campground somehow. I don't know if you have these huge music festivals in your country where you live, but here in Germany we have some that go over a couple of days and even like a week or something. There's a huge campground outside of the festival area, and lots of people camp there throughout the whole week or like the days it takes the festival to complete somehow. And yeah, it's actually lots and lots of fun. I did it a couple of times, and yeah, usually you enjoy the concerts and all the buzz during the day, and then at night you usually get very, very drunk in your tent. You already know everybody around you, and it's like very nice, and lots of people can play the guitar or make like music. Some are really prepared and have like a nice barbecue and perfect stereo, even like a disco tent or something. So it's really cool, and I really like the spirit to like do it yourself, and everybody brings something to the campground and you can use it and something like this. So I came to the conclusion to maybe do something like a Woodstockian, like the old 70s hippie, because I wanted to go very colorful here. And we have lots and lots of detailed objects in the game that are from kind of this era, I would say. And I thought it would be really cool, so I made like a huge center place, I don't know, like a meeting ground in the middle. I used these really nice colorful lanterns that we got, I think, with the City Living pack. And I think they look really, really cool. I always wanted to use them, but they look kind of special. But for this, they were absolutely perfect. These lanterns with the ornaments, like these little garlands. And I think it looks really cool. So I made like a bonfire in the middle. I think that's from Get Together, from the Get Together pack. And because Sims can light the bonfire and dance around it. That's like an option to dance around the bonfire. And I thought this is like the perfect hippie boho spirit somehow for me. There's also, of course, a tiki bar, and I also put in a DJ because, you know, it's not setting in the 70s, it's setting in our days now, but, you know, as a very colorful hippie festival. So there's a DJ booth and some cardboard dance floors for your Sims to dance on. There are also a couple of these normal tents that you get if you have the outdoor retreat pack. But yeah, like I said, they don't look as whimsical and colorful and detailed, I would say, like a tent that you would maybe do yourself. So I did one myself. First tent that I did, like the self-made tent, is kind of the shisha bar tent, if you know what I mean. So they can smoke stuff in there. It's hard to describe it, but I thought it would be absolutely a necessity for this kind of build. And I used the blubber, I guess it's called blubber bar. It looks like a really big shisha in your, or like water pipe. Is it called water pipe? Some sort of pipe where you smoke, that you can smoke. I don't know the English term actually. In German we simply call it shisha, but I'm not really sure if you call it that way in English as well. And I guess it came with the City Living pack. And your Sims, you know, they smoke on it and then they kind of burp out little air bubbles and get a little bit giggly, I would say, or a little bit funny. And yeah, I really like that object and I thought it would be really, really cool to have here, of course. So there's a bonfire in the middle. I also used some really nice ornamented carpets and some flowers all around. So this looks super detailed somehow. And yeah, I wanted to use every color there is in the rainbow. So yeah, I think that looks really, really cool at the end. And there will also be a normal campfire on the side somewhere with some chairs, for example. And also, you know, a couple of tents, like I said. And in the interior of the wagons or the caravans, or I really don't know how to explain them, but there will be a kitchen, for example, and one, of course, both have a bathroom for your Sims with a bathtub even, and like shower and everything. And one has a very large double bed, for example, and the other one has 2 single beds and a kitchen. And yeah, they both are super, super colorful in the interior, of course, lots and lots of patterns and ornaments. I use the movie Hangout stuff pack a lot here. And I have to say that I used the City Living pack for the interior or like exterior decorating a lot too, because they came with lots and lots of colorful, very bold colors. And yeah, I really liked it. Maybe I'm going to do some Sims for it. I'm still not sure. But I have to say, after the vampire cast that I did last week or 2 weeks, I thought it would be cool to maybe do something in CAS again, but I'm not really sure. And also a little life update, I'm getting back to a blonde right now, because I was dark red throughout the last year, and I was like, oh my god, I have to go back to blonde. And yesterday I was at the hairdresser, and she made me some very blonde little highlights, like in the hair. The really fine highlights, and now it looks a little bit more, yeah, lighter and paler, I think, the red. So it's really cool, and I'm so looking forward. I hope that in the summer I will have like really pale blonde, like an ash blonde maybe. So that would be really cool, but I am still not sure if I'm going to pull this off, because if you go from red to blonde, it takes a lot of time. And yeah. So yeah, that's enough about me. The build is almost finished. If you want to download it because you really like it and you want to have it in a game, absolutely no problem. The download link is, as always, in the video description down below. I still don't know if I want to do the one lot that is kind of left, because there's this hidden hermit house in the woods. It's a national park. So I don't know what to do there. Maybe we should change the hermit's house to something else, but then you have to write, as always, in the comments what you want to see there. And I will complete, like finally complete our Granite Falls project. Also, I will provide you with a playlist link if you want to see all the other Granite Falls lots that I've built so far. And yeah, that's basically it. I hope that you like it, guys, and I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!